Hi, everybody. I'm John Smith, General Partner with InnoSphere Ventures, leading the B2B software practice. I have over 30 years' experience founding and building software businesses, taking them from scratch to over $100 million in annual revenue. Now, I'm a venture capitalist, ready to guide you on your journey, helping you build your successful B2B SaaS business. This video is part of my Building a Successful SaaS Business 10-part series. Today's topic is metrics. On the InnoSphereFund.com website, I have a downloadable version of the complete Building a Successful SaaS Business presentation that covers all 10 topics in the video series, and I have sprinkled in over 40 hyperlinks of thought-leading articles providing much more detail on the concepts. So I encourage you to download the presentation. All right, so how do you know if your SaaS business is winning? Now, once you have your SaaS company established, you need to put in place a system to manage the business. This is done by establishing a set of metrics that will allow you to keep your finger on the pulse of the business. You need a set of metrics for all the functions of the company: revenue and cash, customer acquisition, customer success, product development, and the SaaS value drivers. These metrics need to be actively monitored so you can make course corrections quickly. Having an active dashboard that gives you in-month performance and the ability to set thresholds, alerting you to potential issues before they become problems, is essential to keeping the company running in the right direction. For each metric, it's important to measure your actual performance compared to your plan for the month, as well as your year-to-date plan. You will also want to look at your month-over-month delta to make sure you are improving. The SaaS value drivers are a key set of metrics that, if optimized, will have a profound impact on the valuation of the business. The 8 important metrics include ARR growth, viability ratio of LTV to CAC, churn, both in terms of dollars and logos, payback period, SaaS QR, GREM, and dollar-based net expansion rate. All right, so here are my recommendations for the metrics covering all 5 business metrics categories, along with the desired target values for each. First, the revenue and cash category. Not only do you want to make sure you're performing to plan with revenue, gross margin, operating expenses, and EBITDA, but keep a close eye on your recurring revenue with MRR and ARR. The most important job of a CEO is to make sure the company doesn't run out of cash, so actively monitor your cash burn and runway. Next, customer acquisition category. There are many metrics to choose from for your specific business, but here are a few of my favorites. Tracking your total subscribers is important to ensure that you have a healthy, growing business. You'll need a set of metrics to continuously improve your go-to-market machine. For example, lead velocity rate, return on ad spend, funnel conversion rate, and sales cycle time. Monitoring your product development team is key to ensuring that they are becoming more efficient and the quality level of the product is high. One of my favorite metrics is defect density. It measures the number of known defects in the product per 1,000 non-commented lines of code. If you can keep it below 0.1, it's a sign that you don't have too much technical debt. Defect containment percentage measures what percentage of all defects found were found by the QA team. You want to have the vast majority to be found by your team, not by customers. Next, the customer success team gets a set of metrics. Net Promoter Score is regarded as a key metric to understanding your customer satisfaction. Being responsive to customer reported issues is very important. What is critically important is securing renewals and generating new revenue with upsells and cross-sells. So you need to measure your customer retention rate and upsell and cross-sell rates. Finally, review the metrics with your entire organization as part of your quarterly business review process. This not only instills the right measures for everyone, but builds a culture of transparency and openness to get buy-in from the entire team. It's a very powerful cultural tool to build a high-performing team. So there you have it, an overview of the metrics for a SaaS business and what success looks like. So go to the InnoSphereFund.com website and download the Building a Successful SaaS Business presentation, so you can go deeper into the concepts I've covered in the video series, including all the hyperlinks and extra slides. Once you've established a product market fit for your business and are ready for seed funding, reach out to InnoSphere Ventures and let's see if we can be your partner, helping guide you along your journey to success.